against Western Wolves.
Yeah, now we will be moving into the second map, which is S&D on Carbon. Not exactly my favourite of maps, I must admit. What's your personal opinion of Carbon? I think it's perhaps actually the worst S&D map behind Seatown.
I am actually starting to warm to it slightly, but it's going to be really interesting. I didn't really manage to catch much of the game between these previously in the bracket.
I wonder why.
So I'm going to be able to see how this Search and Destroy is played between these two teams as we load this up now. We're going to continue on the same host. Both teams are happy with that.
We're going to have to be a bit careful with the commentary, though, obviously.
Yes, of course. We have to be a bit vague with our call-outs and whatnot on this. We will just prolong the agony every time. I think yesterday I actually said something like, he is opening a case, which will then make it 45 seconds until the round ends. I think I did something like that yesterday, and don't do that, son. Just don't do that.
What did I do?
What I did.
All right.
I done goofed on the commentary.
Nah, you goof all the time, it's fine. On board with Scummy here straight away, using the Scavenger, and as Gay now will mention, the Scavenger and Impact seems to be the running trend here. We are going to keep our voices down, actually.
Yeah, they do actually like to use that perk. It's something that they were questioning earlier, and I'm going to admit I wasn't actually sure whether it was in the rule set or not, because you just see no European teams using it.
No, I mean, especially on Carbon as well, because that means they have got plenty of tins that they can actually spray through, and then once they've got a kill or even just run out of ammo, they can still just go over their dead body and pick it up. And I've said that time and time again, every time Apex.NA have been on the stream, Merc taking out Black there.
Big play by Apex in this scene. They're just taking away with the slaying on the attacking round. And the Western Wolves really need to start holding the defences here if they want to have a chance to take this map.
Well, every kill is a big kill in Search and Destroy. Remember, a single kill takes out 25% of the other team. So I'm hoping we're going to hear some cheers from the crowd when either team are making these kills.
I'm sure we will. The crowd
let's see what happens.
Absolutely immense. What would you say? I'd say that's probably about 250, 300
There's a lot of people out there. But we'll stick on board with Apex.NA. We're going to watch one attack and one defend. We want to see how teams are playing it from both perspectives. And we'll stay on board. Well, actually, let's go over to Merc. Let's see what's going on with Merc now as he runs with this SMG. See if he can find anyone and make those kills.
Yeah, Apex are really just dominating this here, and Mr. Merc is going to try and go for the two-piece. Rambo's chasing as well. Shots being fired. Oh, and he actually connected with one of their bullets there. If he managed to pull that off. We are actually going to change it up with Rambo Ray.
Well, Black is all on his own at the moment. He was actually in a 1 versus 4. He has managed to take out one. Let's see what's going on for Black and how he's going to play this. This would be absolutely huge if he can pull this off. He has spotted someone just up that top balcony, but is wisely choosing not to pursue that challenge.
Yeah, unfortunately he has given away his position, and not for an actual good reason there, unfortunately. Just dropping down, he has actually seen a player. Tasting the Rambo there.
Oh, and shots have been fired. He's sustained some damage, but has managed to take out two of the Apex.NA team. Meeting Merc at the top of them stairs, and the kill is going to go to Merc. It is now 2-0. Apex are halfway there in securing this Search and Destroy game.
Yeah, big play by the Apex team. They really just shut Black in there. I could imagine if the knife kill had went in there by Black, we would have went down to a very tense switch. But we are going to jump on board with Western Wolves to see what they can do to turn this game around.
Okay, well, which player are we going to be watching from the word go?
Oh, yeah, we've already changed it over to Western Wolves. I'm just goofing all over the place here, but I think we should jump on board with Toby.
Let's see what Toby can do. Previously winning 2 EGLs, actually. Let's see if he can make that a third, as he does spot someone at the top. Scumpy goes down. It is 4 versus 3 now. A good start for Western Wolves, as they are struggling in this Search and Destroy so far. Let's see if they can bring this back.
Yeah, currently trailing by 2 rounds to 0, and of course losing 4-0 overall on total map count. Of course, Apex.NA did actually get that 3-0 lead because of the previous meeting between these two sides.
On board with Toby at the minute, just pre-aiming around, and we're just going to see the game slow down completely. We do have a 4v3 situation at the moment. Shots being fired across the map, though where they're coming from, I'm not too sure. We're actually going to go on board with Mac. This could be interesting for the crowd.
Yep, this is something that we don't see all too often, so let's see if it benefits him and this playstyle. And it's actually something that Mac does quite a bit in games, particularly the Search and Destroy games. He's one of 2 players. I noticed that Lowen was using or doing using this tactic quite a bit.
Oh, was that when you were spectating Link?
It was. It certainly was.
You know, he's taking up a good position here. He's going to make the first kill. There's a 1 for Mac onto Rambo Ray. It was quite easy. We want to see something flashy, Mac. Come on, mate.
Let's see if Mac can pick up any more kills with that sniper rifle. He's got himself in a good position to make them. and he's just got to maintain that distance and obviously use the long-range weapon appropriately to take some damage, but manages to stay alive.
Yeah, shots fired there, and Mac very wisely not actually challenging that. Of course, he has only got a sniper, which is great from long distance when he has actually got that advantage. Now the game volume has actually been turned down now in this venue, just so that no players can actually get an advantage from what we are watching on stream.
Mac does meet someone, takes some damage, and does not connect with that sniper rifle.
Toby's going to make the kill on Merc, so that does mean that the last player alive is going to be Big Tyrone. He has work to do here. He has 2 players left to take out, and that is going to be Toby and Mac.
Okay, well, there are only 20 seconds left on this clock, and are we going to see a bomb plant? No, we're going to see these players challenging each other, and it's actually going to be Toby who takes out Big Timer. First round for Western Wolves on this search and destroy. Round of applause from the audience, getting right behind the European team. Let's see if they can bring this back. Remember, they are a total of 4 rounds down in this first to 6 or best out of 11 series. This is the grand final of EGL, and these teams are playing for $3,600. The losing team will, however, walk away with $2,000.
I didn't realise we were actually in America at this present moment in time. Well, it is actually £3,600, so roughly about $6,000 if it were the Americans to take this. Now, I think when our European gamers actually went over to Call of Duty XP, I think there was some tax issues, was there, when they actually won money abroad?
Yeah, there was. I think most of them went down to the embassy though, so they have, I think, managed to sort that out. Mac spying around with this sniper again.
Yeah, he's going to see if he can do some damage here, and getting himself perfectly lined up is a really good position to be in, because more often than not someone will be poking out from around that area. So let's see if this gun will benefit him.
He's going on a crazy run here considering what weapon he's using.
Has benefited him, takes out Scumpy there. Rambo picking up a kill on Toby. Huge cheer from the crowd here as Mac has taken out Scumpy with that sniper rifle.
They're wanting to bring this back to 2-2. Let's see if they can do it.
Put the ACR away, that's not what we want to see.
Okay, well, there we go. So he puts it away on your command, son, brings out that sniper, and he is searching, scanning the area, trying to find someone.
Yeah, of course. Apex.NA will be scared when he has got that weapon out. They know that they cannot afford to just poke out and hard aim, because Mac will be ever so deadly with that. Has got the speed proficiency on it, but getting taken down by Big Timer, unfortunately. Madcat has spotted him.
Big shots by Madcat over there, though, using focus on the provision. On this AR, not going to be able to do. Madcat is in a 1v3 situation. Shots fired from the back. Rambo is going to take him out there, as it's 3-1 to Apex, and we are going to switch over to see what they can do to maybe take this round.
Yep, it is game point for Apex, and they're looking to take a 5-0 lead. It's going to be mission impossible for Western Wolves to come back from that. They really, really do need to get into this search and destroy and win these next 3 rounds back to back to stay in this tournament. Let's see if they can do it. Let's start watching Apex though, and see if they can seal the deal now. And let's try and watch someone different. Who haven't we seen too much of? Let's see. I want to see Big Timer. I want to see what's going on for Big Timer with that ACR. Getting in a really good position there. That's going to be almost impossible to take him out if you're one of the enemy players looking in that direction.
Yeah, on board with Big Timer now as Toby has dropped Merc. It is vital that Western Wolves actually win this round, and the other 2 are coming ahead if they were to do this one. Just edging round the map now. Comes head on head with Madcat. Madcat was actually victorious there against Big Timer. On board with Scumpy now. Shots actually fired, taken into his chest. So weak, Scumpy. Getting taken down by Madcat. Great communication between the Western Wolves squad. Rambo actually firing shots over at where he was, but Toby managing to pick off that round. So this is keeping Western Wolves in this game. Claps from the crowd every round that Western Wolves actually win.
It was a bit random climax there, wasn't it? Actually, I was waiting on the crowd making some noises. I was aware of what was happening. Don't worry, you don't need to give me time.
I just like to touch it, Tony, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, okay. A lot of people do actually feel that way.
There we go, though, on the defensive side now for Apex.NA, and we're going to watch Mer. We're going to see what he can do here, setting up in this position, which is really, really good. You can just wait, and he's actually pre-firing there. Hoping he can take someone out, but Madcat getting the better of him. Madcat really happy with that headshot, and making it 4 versus 3 now. This is still doable for Western Wolves. Let's not rule them out just yet.
Scumpy actually using the PP90 instead of the ACR. Bit of a peculiar change for him.
Much more effective at close range, I feel, Ton.
Well, yeah, that's why he's using an SMG.
Well, yeah, exactly. He's not aiming to pick off at long range, I don't think.
Well, Scumpy's just going to circulate around this area and prevent any sort of pushes down this side. He doesn't want to be taken from behind. I don't know if that's the best choice of words.
Come on now. Come on. Honestly, I'm just sick of your smuttiness.
Well, he has been stunned.
But he has also as well down this right-hand side. Getting nothing off that second one. Just using that left trigger.
And he's trying to find someone. Let's just quickly bring up the scoreboard now, see what's going on. It is actually 4 versus 3 still. And this is actually good news for the defending side.
This is actually the first time we have seen Scumpy not in a exactly fantastic kill-death ratio. He is actually 1 to 5.
I wasn't aware he can actually go negative. It doesn't compute. Saying that he's just going to kill.
He's just going to kill, shots fired into him as well, and he hasn't actually died to him. So this has leveled things up now. 3 men alive apiece. 3 alive for Western Wolves.
Oh, Toby picks up a kill on Scumpy. And as I was saying, as time runs away, it just means it's getting better and better for the defending side. I believe it is a 2 versus 2 situation.
Toby and Mad Cat now left alive against Big Timer and Rambo. Rambo using this SMG.
Taking a good position here, Rambo, and just trying to be careful not to give any of the players' positions away.
Of course, they are on defense, and with only 25 seconds left, it is down to Western Wolves to actually make the move. Apex could just stay. Oh, and that bomb has gone down. Big Timer getting the kill. Toby there with the kill.
Oh, Toby head-to-head against Rambo, and Rambo is going to get the kill. And also that defuse, which means this is going towards Apex. It is now 5-0 to Apex. They are 1 round away from taking this tournament, and it will be a complete whitewash. And
we have actually been disconnected from Xbox Live. I believe that's actually only our console. None of the other stations have actually been disconnected.
It's okay. So luckily, it didn't affect the game.
Well, it's obviously Rel's fault.
The game did end. You know, that was going to be Apex round. So 5-0 to Apex now. Let's have a look what Western Wolves are going to have to do to win this. They're going to have to